Reporting Driftlights, Isaac Archer here. And with November coming to a close, so too does this year's Newtype November. And this time, for this year's finale, I'm bringing something a bit special. Now, we never got this game, so I'm having to play on a translated version. The translation, as far as I know, is not fully complete, but it does at least translate the text. A lot of stuff has been translated. But it's also worth mentioning, as a result of this is going to be a bit, what's the word I'm looking for? A bit finicky compared to other games I've streamed. So some things might be translated, others might not. All in all, I have no clue if this project is even still ongoing. I just grabbed the most recent version I could. And you're not the only ones who can't hear the game. I can't either. As usual, because I don't want to get hit with copyright again, even though fair use. Yes, I'm still mad about that. But this game does cover a lot of the universal century. At least for what was available at the time. Will I be playing through the entire universal century? If I enjoy it. If not, I'll finish whichever faction I start first, which I've already decided who I'm doing first, so that's not really much of a surprise. And you can guess that based on the stream title. So welcome, everyone, to Mobile Suit Gundam, Kieran's Greed, Menace of Axis 5. Now, we have 5 factions we can actually start the game at, being the Earth Federation, the Principality of Zeon, Titans, Anti-Earth United Government, or the AUG, or Axis. Now, if you do get confused what some things are saying, for example, if you don't know who these characters are, don't worry. It's just certain sections of the game aren't translated, like the full select screen. From what I can tell from what I've been told, most of it should be translated. And no, it's not just for you guys that the game looks kind of rough. It looks rough for me too. And I'm going to be starting with the Earth Federation, playing on normal difficulty because I'm not stupid. January 3rd, Universal Century 0079. The cluster of colonies, Side 3, now called the Principality of Zeon, declared war on the Earth Federation. This began what would be known as the 1-Year War. Zeon utilized humanoid mobile weapons called mobile suits, which easily overwhelmed the Federation military. In the first 40 hours of the war, 3 sides were devastated and 2.8 billion lives were lost. However, this massacre was only a prologue to Zeon's true plan. Zeon initiated an unprecedented strategy. They planned to use a space colony as a weapon by dropping it on the Earth. Their target was EFF headquarters, Jaburo. The Federation put up a desperate fight to stop the colony. In the end, it collapsed during re-entry and fell off course. In order to recover from their failure, Zeon began an assault on Side 5, Loom. In response, the Federation sent its space fleet led by General Revel from Luna 2. The power ratio was 3-1. The EFF vastly outnumbered them. However, the battle was a massive victory for Zeon. The Federation fleet could not stand up to the massive might of mobile suits. The Federation's flagship, Anarchy, was wrecked in the fierce fighting. General Revel, who had tried to escape, was captured by Zeon. The Zeon government offered a ceasefire to the Federation, citing the amazing results of the Battle of Loom. The Federation could not reject it. They were exhausted and defeated. I don't know what that reads, so I couldn't tell you. I don't know that much Japanese. The treaty presented by Zeon was a de facto agreement for the Federation's surrender. With the Federation unable to continue fighting, it seemed inevitable that they would have to sign the treaty, but then a miracle occurred. General Revel, who had been taken prisoner by Zeon, escaped and returned home. Revel exposed the truly pitiful state of Side 3 and appealed for the continuation of the war. Revel's speech led Federation leadership to decide to continue the war. With the failure to reach a peace agreement, Zeon decided to launch an invasion of Earth. The battlefield had expanded from space to the Earth. Half of the Earth is now under Zeon control after their 3 descent operations, and our army has suffered terrible losses. Unbelievable. To be pushed back so much in just 2 months. This may be my fault, I underestimated the power of the Zaku mobile suits. But Zeon has exhausted itself more than we have in the course of this war. It's still possible for us to turn this around. There's possibility. Are you talking about Operation V? General, Lieutenant Ray is here to explain. Operation V will make it possible for us to counter Zeon's mobile suits. If you can secure approval for the project from Jaburo, it will become possible for the development department to begin developing mobile suits. So, game objective. The objective of the game is to capture Zeon Force's headquarters, Side 3. The Federation is outmatched by the power of the Zaku and must develop powerful weapons. Execute the special command Project V, or Project Victory, to start developing mobile suits. Project V. Executing Project V will let you research mobile suit/mobile armor technology. By investing in research of this tech and raising levels of technology, new weapons will be proposed. Spare no expense in tech research and develop a mobile suit that can compete with Zeon Zaku. Development. The development of new weapons is essential to gain an advantage. Execute tech research from the development command and raise the levels of general mobile suits and mobile armor technologies. As these tech levels increase, it will be possible to develop new weapons. Alignment is a parameter that represents our force's reputation. It increases through virtuous acts and decreases by taking inhumane acts. Be careful, as it will affect how the game develops. Alignment changes is execution of specific plans, event choices yes and no, and it increases every turn. Would you like to see the new weapon development proposals from the development department? Yes. Now, let's take a look here. Let's see what we've got with us. First up, we have our side, the Federation. We can check our personnel, as well as where they are. Oh, they're fucked. We have Shiro. Now, if we actually look at our forces real quick, you can actually see our bases. We have Jabro base. We can take a look at what we've got with us. Now, we've got a few Fly Manthas, some Tin Cods, and a Medea, which carries 3 Type 61 battle tanks. Now, let's take a look at the development. Oh, this isn't translated. This bit isn't translated. So I'm basically having to shithouse guess. Alright. Project V. A mobile suit development plan for the EFF, based on the RX plan, which has been in development since before the war. It will quickly lead to the development of mobile suits and mobile suit carriers. Effects: mobile suit/mobile armor development established. RX high performance machines established. Assault carrier Pegasus class developed. We're going to launch Operation V, but first, we'll have to convince the hard-headed moles of Jaburo. The only way to counter Zeon's mobile suits. For the Federation forces, which suffered a series of defeats since their first battle, it meant more than the creation of a new weapon. However, many high-ranking officials who did not understand the purpose of the project and clung to old ideas. It looked like the meeting was going to end inconclusively, but Revel, who felt threatened by the appearance of mobile suits, was adamant in his opinion. That strong conviction silenced the stubborn opposition and Operation V was approved. This is the day when the Federation begins their resistance. We also have the speech ability. This war began because of the self-interest of a few men. Their desires have cost many lives and continue to pollute Mother Earth. My fellow Federation soldiers, I know this war is hard, but the enemy is even more exhausted than we are, and they have very few men left. That is directly from the show, which is also known as the Zeon is Weak. No. This will actually lower our alignment if we do those, so we're not going to do that. Okay, let's invest in mole suit and let's invest in those. Enemy phase. Oh, Zeon appears to be doing something. Strategy phase. Now that we have the means to counter Zeon's mobile suits, we propose the Beijing capture operation, which will allow us to capture Beijing. This bit's untranslated. It's basically telling us use plans, capture shit, from what I can guess. The development department has reported the completion of new weapons. Would you like to see them? Would be nice if I could read that. Would you like to see the new weapon development proposals from the development division? Let's invest 400 into mobile suit technology, mobile armor technology, and general technology, because Lord knows we're gonna fucking need it. Now, this is white base. We are going to need white base. Enemy phase. Strategy phase. Let's see. The development department has reported the completion of new weapons. We would like to see them. Oh, the core block. Hey, we can start getting the gun tank. Put that to that. Start developing the RX-75. I still don't have the ability to attack, so. Strategy phase. The development department has reported the completion of new weapons. We'd like to see them. Yes. We now have the gun tank. We'd like to see the new weapon development proposals. Hey, that's lovely. Please, get to developing the gun cannon. Wouldn't that be a good time to say that, oh, okay. Let me take a look. What is here? Oh, this isn't good. Okay. Uh, okay. No, that moves. But more into mobile suits. More into mobile suits. Enemy phase. All right, strategy phase again. General Revel, Operation 5, victory, sorry, won't be enough to win this war. Won't be able to achieve victory unless the space fleet we lost in the last battle is rebuilt. Propose the space fleet reconstruction plan, Vincent. Development of partners report the completion of new weapons. We've now obtained White Base, and next turn we're even getting access to, the gun cannon. Now, this would be lovely if I knew how to, launch an attack. Take a look here. Okay, that's, Xeon-controlled Mexico. No, no, no. We need to assign stuff. Okay, we have that. This needs some stuff equipped to it. Question is, how do I do that? I understand, like, nothing. Like, I actually have no clue how I start an attack or anything. Do I just not have access to that yet? Yes, Anton. Since for some reason it's not letting me attack anything. Oh. That's a phase. So I did trigger a battle. We invaded enemy territory, beginning our attack. What do I have? Oh, no. Okay, this isn't going to be good. Enemy phase. How is this gonna go? Setup phase. Oh, where's my stuff? I actually have no clue. Hold on. Set these to auto, because I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, let's actually try to figure this out. What is that? Let's start moving my Type 61 battle tanks. Attack phase. Let's see this. Oh, I lost a ship. Okay. Actually way better than I thought that would go. One of my fly mancers is down a ship, but that's also not the worst that could have happened. Zeon's attack phase, which is also going to attack my Flymancer. I'm down another ship, but they're also down another Zaku. I can tech this. That's a phase. You attack that. Oh, look. I have, I believe, taken one of their bases. Oh, I didn't even lose a ship that time. I have no clue what you just said, mate. All I know is, well, they're now down 3 Zakus. I want to point out real quick, chat. I have no clue what I'm doing. Like, not at all. I'm just pressing buttons. I'm doing what I think is what I need to do. Enemy phase. Oh. Hey, Mikon's
Yeah,
here.
do. Go to your sharing screen. Gotcha.
Yep.
Wait, let me also mute the stream
Oh,
on
no.
this YouTube.
Oh, that's not going well. Suspending the battle. Okay.
But what happened? What happened? What happened?
I don't know.
But anyway, what game is this? Oh god, that is loud. I gotta turn this down. Holy shit.
Yeah,
It's at 30. It's at 34%. It's still loud as fuck.
oh, I feel like I might have already fucked myself over with this battle. All I have is
What?
a single Pegasus unit.
Yeah, I'm not talking about what we were talking about in DMs, but when you check DMs, like I am just laughing with the Zelda not Zelda, the Final Fantasy 1 fanfare music.
Yep. Alright,
So what is this game? So what kind is this game like? Is this like a strategy game?
it seems to be. I have no clue what I'm
It
doing.
looks like it looks like it's Game Boy Advance era.
PSP.
Oh, wait, you're playing a game that's in Japanese language.
Yeah, I have a translation. It's not fully translated.
Yeah, this is definitely Game Boy Advance. Or
No,
at least
PSP.
DS. Oh, PSP? Okay.
Yeah.
That explains the graphics.
Yeah. Yeah, so this game is from the PSP era, and this is a
good news I got
Gundam
to tell
game we
you.
never got.
So I got, because no one entered it yesterday, but I got through the giveaway today. There was only one person, but I was able to give away that Fallout 76 code, and it went to Chicken War, which is good because he only plays on console now. He could finally play on PC. I will say the audio is kind of choppy on this game.
It kind of is, but also I'm not sure whether that is due to the fact that I'm playing a translation or not.
It might be the other reason, which I'm not going to say.
Yeah.
But then again, PSP games were choppy in the first. I remember I have a physical copy of Katamari. I forgot what version it is, but the PSP version of Katamari, I only had 2 games. That and I had Castlevania, but the PSP version of Katamari was really choppy. Even though you had those weird UMD discs, it was choppy as hell even on the game. There's no wonder why the PSP was meh. Most people just use the PSP just for like homebrew or literally like for playing music or watching movies. No one really played it for the games.
Yeah, true.
And the games they did play, like I said, were either from Japan or not even in the US.
Or in some cases,
yeah.
Yeah, it's like most of the games that people play on the PSP, and I will also admit I am guilty of this myself.
Yeah.
Because
like the
I
Yu-Gi-Oh!
play
Tag Duels, those were good.
the tag duel games.
Yeah. Also, I remember one person actually they had like the Pokédex on there. They had their own thing they coded themselves.
Yeah.
They coded their own original Pokédex. I mean, I couldn't get to work half the time, but it still was there. Then another person had a thing that because PSP, like the internet thing was very limited, because it was one of the first consoles or handheld consoles or anything with internet. Someone made their own thing that you could actually use the application to look at different websites. Like for example, like YouTube. I will say most of the sites that were available were basically adult websites, but YouTube was on there. There was I can't remember other ones because it's been years, but I remember there were some that weren't adult. But I know YouTube was one of them.
Okay, I have not been alerted that the battle's ending yet, so...
Yeah, you could not actually use YouTube normally on the PSP back in the day.
Okay, this
and even if you had the browser on the PSP was so horrid. Do you want to know something funny, Ace? The browser on the Nintendo Wii was better than the browser on the PSP. Of course, the browser on the Wii was the
I would like to point out real quick, Junie. The PSP and PS Vita are 2 separate things. Okay, now I've been told the battle's being suspended. Good. This means I'm not losing my units yet.
I was gonna say the PSP. I remember I had the mod in.
Ooh, the gun cannon.
I was gonna say on the Nintendo Wii, the browser was Opera, but you actually could use the Joy-Con on it. And fun fact, you could use not Joy-Con, because you use the Wiimote on the Nintendo Wii browser, because that's how you had to move around it. There were websites that people made their own games you can interact with Wii. Like you just had to Google search like Wii compatible games, and they weren't games official, but you didn't have to pay anything. You just went to the website, went on the internet browser, and you just played them on your Wii. It was really cool. Sadly, when the internet shut down the Wii, you can't do it anymore. But it was so cool. Like I remember I went in there. I think there's like a balloon. Like it was some of it, but there was like a balloon pop. There was not Peggle, but it's the one where it's like you move the cannon left, like at an angle, left, right, and it bounces off the walls, and like if you match the cars up, they break apart. That kind of game. You know what I'm talking about?
I do, yes.
Yeah, they had one of those on there. Actually, fun fact, I believe Newgrounds actually had a whole category of Wii compatible games back in the day. There was just like that's why the Wii was such a good console, because like, literally you didn't even need a dev kit. You could just make stuff compatible with, like, technically you could play them on your computer on the mouse control, but it was so much cooler to use them on the Wii and everything. It was like endless
Like,
games, even though
Junior says like Breakout. Yeah, that was
Breakout. That's
Breakout
what
on the
it was.
way.
It was Breakout. Yeah. I can't think of other ones, but there was like so many cool things.
All right.
There are also some, like, I think if I recall, there's also like a first person, like there's the first person, like, basically, you know, the games, like, for example, LucasArts games were like actual true puzzle games where like you just go around like collecting things to solve puzzles and going back and things. Like, for
Yes.
example, my favorite game, which was Scooby-Doo on the Sega Genesis, but there were games like that, but they were first person using the Wiimote. It was so cool. Oh, and then there are, of course, many first-person shooters on the Wii as well. They were rail shooters, but they were fun.
Wait. That's possible.
Okay, when I say rail shooters, I mean kind of like what was it called? Time Crisis, that kind of game. But like
Oh,
it was
games like Time Crisis. Yeah, no, I know what you mean now.
That's a rail shooter. Time Crisis is a rail shooter.
I get what he means now.
When rail shooter is basically when the game auto moves, but you shoot things. Also,
Okay.
House of the Dead could be considered a rail shooter too. But Time Crisis is the most famous one because it had the pedal you could
God, I
press to
love
take
Time
cover.
Crisis.
Yeah. But yeah, they actually had games like it wasn't as like chaotic as Time Crisis or House of the Dead, but it was still cool. It was like basically they were simple using Flash. That was when Flash was still around because Opera Browser could support it back then, and they were just so fun.
Oh, that's not good.
Fun fact too. Originally, the internet browser on the Wii cost 500 coins, or coins, which was basically $5, and I had paid for it. But then when Nintendo, because this was when Iwata was still in charge, when Nintendo, no, this might have been before. No, this was when he was in charge. Yeah, when they basically made the internet browser free, what they did is anyone that bought the browser, they gave them 500 coins to buy a free game. I ended up buying Metroid with it, but yeah, that's the cool thing. Because back when Iwata was in charge, if you got a refund, you got a refund. But yeah.
Oh, that's not good. There goes one of my units. That's my first unit to go down, and I guarantee it will not be the first. It will not. Sorry, it will not be the last. Oh, please tell me they
It's the first
don't.
one. It will not be the first.
It's the first.
So it still lives. I died, but I lived.
Technically, the first unit to go down was was the Flymath that got shot down in the first fight. Oh my god, this went from good to bad.
How are Zaku's not taking down planes?
For all intents and purposes, you know they're firing tank rounds, right?
They're still Zaku's.
And I don't have that many mobile suits yet.
It's the equivalent of getting your ass kicked by mosquitoes. Okay, I hate to say it, I gotta hop out. This stuttering music is hurting my ears too much.
Then just mute the fucking screen share.
Oh, yeah, it's a good idea. It's a good idea. Didn't think of that. My bad.
God, you're an idiot.
Well, to be fair,
this is also why I make fun of you.
True, but I was gonna say, to be fair, it's also been a hell of a day. Between my family issues,
I've also kept saying, like,
yeah.
Like, no, when you're here, you leave that shit at the door.
Oh no, I got that. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying
But
like
yeah,
it's it's been one of the days. I'll say that.
but yeah,
Today is definitely a day. Okay, for me I thought those were boats.
nope, they're tanks.
Okay, I
Those
have
are
to
Type
say that's actually
61s.
funny. That was funny watching Zaku run. I will admit that was hilarious.
Zaku just running over to beat the shit out of a tank. Why is the Type 61 my best fucking combat right now?
Okay, Ace.
A Type 61 should not be doing this.
Ace, after stream, I want you to see if you can find a GIF image of just the Zaku isolated doing the run. That is hilarious.
God, I hope so, because like that was great. Oh, I've lost a set of Type 61s.
Because I want that to be I want that Zaku running from this animation to be like a sticker on your Discord.
Honestly, it probably would be. No.
Oh my god, you wanna know something stupid? I'm literally picturing the Zaku running, but like the song like basic circus theme playing. Also, are we in Africa or are we in like Florida right now?
I've no clue.
Oh, wait,
Would now be a bad
that's South
time to
America.
mention I was bad at
and I
geography.
recognize that's geography, and apparently one of the base to the northeast is in Cuba. Yeah, you're actually going into Mexico right now. Say hi to Tequila Gundam.
I would if he was in the game.
Remember, chat, Tequila Gundam was not the weirdest, almost out there thing in that series.
That goes to the Nether Gundam.
No, not even the Nether Gundam. That goes to Master Asia's horse, who had his own Gundam that was a horse Gundam. A horse piloted a horse Gundam.
You know that's not even the weirdest thing, right? I can one up that. They made a mobile suit for a monkey.
Which anime?
I have no clue which anime or if it was in one of the novelizations, but there is a monkey with a fucking mobile suit.
I'm just talking about G Gundam in particular.
Yeah, I just find that hilarious. Like, oh yeah, so we gave a monkey a mobile suit. Oh, and by the way, the monkey was a Newtype. They gave a Newtype monkey a mobile suit.
Mr. Stark, I want off Mr. Bones' wild ride.
The ride never ends. That's a face.
Yeah, by the way, something weird happened when I was playing Kirby earlier. I tried sorted by friend. It didn't show your the ones you put on the market on the friends list.
I took it off to make an adjustment.
I got you. That's why. Also, it sucks that I only can put 3 on at a time because I made an Alochi when I put that up. So I took my own one off and put Alochi's on there.
This isn't going to go well. They're gonna capture the space. I have like fuck all I can do. This base is falling.
Alochi responded a little under an hour ago. She goes, "Oh, I love it."
Oh my god. I feel bad for this Flyman and 10 cards. Like they have no clue what they're in for. Poor bastards.
The what?
The two sets of planes I have, Flymanthas and 10 cards.
Ah.
Because I don't have that many mobile suits unlocked nor produced. I cannot wait for one of my bases to finish developing, building some of the mobile suits they have on them, because I am absolutely going to have fun with that. Because, yes, you know what Belfast needed? An army of gun tanks. Clearly, us Brits should have mobile suits.
Well, look what happened to the one British guy that had a mobile suit in G Gundam. He had an addiction to winning and basically took drugs to win. Remember, chat? Winners don't use drugs.
Actually, didn't even know I didn't even know Neo England fought.
Yeah, it was a guy that basically had won previous mobile battles, whatever, or Gundam battles. The problem was he at first he was good, but then as he got older, he was basically getting older. So his wife basically kept giving him drugs without his knowledge, so he could basically be basically he's roided up basically, and he got addiction. He didn't even realize that she was doing that to him. And on top of that, he would cheat because he'd have other suits that were like remote controlled in the battle too, because he'd take advantage of the fog in England or the fog in London, and basically had the mobile dolls or whatever or equipment of them basically attack his opponents. Then he would go in for the kill.
They would be more considered bits than mobile dolls.
Well, no. I was gonna say I was not bits because like Rose Gundam was the one that fought him, the French guy, and he
Yeah,
actually had
he
bits,
had
which were the
bits.
things that attack. Yeah, he had bits. No, these were I'm saying dolls because they were actually full on mobile suits that he'd have hiding in the fog. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, my
Which
point
against
is
the
that
Turks, 'cause it has to be one on
that
one.
have also been considered bits before, like the GX bits used by the Gundam X.
Actually, I forgot if it was actually being controlled by people or if it was remote. Oh no, they were
I
actually
know
like dolls
it was remote controlled.
yeah, because I think it was his girlfriend or whatever was
Holy
controlling him,
shit,
right?
that fight.
Yeah.
We both took losses from that, but like, I ain't even mad. The fucking carnage that ensued from that. If I said I was mad about that, I'd be lying. Alright, I'm sending in my U-type sub to go fight some more Zakus.
Oh, I forgot. I wanted to try to pull rice shower today. Also, babe, I gotta use the bathroom.
Not my favorite Uma,
Why do
but
you have why? Oh, that's a
What?
submarine. I was gonna say why
that's
is
just
there?
a submarine. It's my U-type submarine. Please mutual, damn it. I'm loving this. My best weapon right now isn't a mobile suit. It is not my planes. It's a fucking submarine. They had to airdrop on me to fucking deal with my sub. That is hilarious. I mean, I go over
I
there
am
taking
back.
stuff, but like,
Wait, what happened?
they had to double team my submarine.
Double team the submarine. Interesting.
Yes. They couldn't kill it with their aquatic units, so they had to get a fucking plane to shoot it.
How does a plane shoot a submarine?
Bomb. They bombed it while I was too busy firing at Zaku's. They had to fire 2 different squads at my singular submarine to kill it. To weaken it. Because their Zaku's did dick and all. Seriously, how are you losing to a submarine? That's actually kind of depressing. The reason I can't fire at that is because that's a jet. I can't fire on that.
Okay,
I
I'm
can,
doing my
however,
pull.
go here.
Can I get rice shower?
Oh my god. Okay. Well, that doesn't help me.
Okay, I don't think it's gonna. Unless it's a miracle, I don't think I'm gonna.
Release the
pull it.
Minovsky particles.
What? The what?
Basically, I'm fucking with their sensors.
Gold. Well, 2 gold. Damn.
I love that this is the only way they could actually kill me. Was to drop bombs on me.
That's. Is that the buff?
That was not the buff. It was Zeon's equivalent. Yeah, so Zeon are actually pushing me back a bit.
Ah, damn it.
Oh, they're fighting me
It's
on the Australian front too?
It's a rainbow, but it's not the one I wanted.
Enemy force have entered the area. We're beginning our defense. I'm sorry, do y'all know what you're doing? You tried you're here to fight me. So you choose to fight me in the place where everything is trying to kill you at all times.
Ace.
Why did y'all come to the Australian front?
Ace.
Eh?
The Gundam spilled into Umamuse. I'm trying to pull for rice shower. I got Emperor's Patch Symboli Rudolph. And she's dressed like a general. In green like a Zaku, or in green like a
Like
Zeon
Zaku
also
green.
anyways. Yeah. Well, I mean, it is basically. I think Zabai Rudolph is either. I think it's a German horse, if I recall. Yeah.
Oh, that
That
actually
might,
makes sense then.
yeah.
You know what the best part about this game is to me?
What?
Because I'm playing as the Federation, that means I'm fighting Nazis.
True.
I'm fighting space Nazis.
Here's what the sad thing is. The Xeon are basically space Nazis. That's why they're the bad guys. But the problem is when you look at, like you said, when you look at the reason why Xeon are
When you
fighting
look at
against
the
the
reason
count,
why they're doing all this stuff, it's hard to see
it's
them as the
sad.
villains.
Yeah, but
Because
then
really,
it's like
the
hard to see them, but
Federation
then
are
they're
pieces
basically
of shit.
yeah. It's like the hard to see them as villains because of the stuff that they're doing, but like that was done to them. But then again, their response was not the best.
It really wasn't. 101 units. Fire. I'm gonna lose the Australian front. Lovely.
I mean, is that bad? It's Australia.
Problem is, if I lose all my stuff, I lose the game. Speaking of which, you've all just
Yes.
lost the game.
God damn it. Okay, but Ace, question. It's Australia. Is that bad?
I mean, I'd like to avoid getting a game over.
I mean, just walking outside in Australia can get you a game over.
And now they're
Am
choosing
I
to fight me in
wrong?
India. Enemy forces have entered the area. Alright, where are the enemy forces? Okay, they're up here. I think I figured out what the worst fucking unit in this game is.
Ball?
No, it's this fucking thing, the tin card.
Ah.
It just goes down. Hey, I wish to exist. No, you don't. You're a tin card. You exist to get sunk. I love how they're firing on the Medea.
It goes down like someone when the rent's due.
Oh. Oh, that's not good. Oof. Oh. Send in the battle tanks. Because they can only fire on one. They can only fire on one squad at a time. So the Type 61s, even though for all intents and purposes that shouldn't have worked, my Type 61s still hit and took down one of their three ships in that squad. It shouldn't have been able to manage that, but hey, attack phase.
I didn't ask how big the room is. I said I cast Fireball.
I am not liking my odds, chat. These odds are horrific. Normally I can defy odds, but these kinds of odds, I might be punching above my weight class.
His protag luck won't kick in.
It is not going to save me. I do not have the numbers.
What do the numbers mean? The numbers, what do they mean?
The numbers, Mason. What do they mean?
I forgot what did it turn out the numbers actually meant, by the way? I
Coordinates.
forget. Oh yeah.
They were coordinates.
Oh yeah. Oh, do you wanna know how I found out an easy way how to get good stats in Umuse?
Go ahead.
You know how if you're in like a group or a team,
Yes.
you could see the top ranking teams.
Yes.
Basically, in the top, I believe in the top, I want to say top 10 or top 15, Hololive's in there. And you don't have to friend them, but you could follow people. I'm following Pecco Mama and Bebo, and they both have broken stats on their characters.
Okay.
On their cards.
Okay.
So
I have a question. Which one?
It is the
Which
official
one has
one.
Callie?
I don't know which Callie's name is on the game, but I just know it is the official Hololive group because they only let Hololive people in.
Okay.
They could actually set it to private. But yeah, Pecco Mama and Bebo are both in.
All right. So
like,
I'm gonna go. Time to go.
Yeah.
Time to go. Follow every member of Hololive that plays.
Well,
Uma.
I don't
And
know.
I know
everyone is
Callie's
the group.
played it. There are streams.
Wait, hold on a sec.
Oh.
Let me actually see if I could. Who's the next? You go to.
I might be cooked. Streams only like this run has only just started, and I'm already having to admit I might be fucked.
Yeah. Basically, you go to club menu and then you go to rankings, and it. Oh, also apparently the top two are both named Eden, but let's see. I'm trying to see.
I might be. I might be fucked.
Oh yeah, apparently the number 15th ranked club is called Touchgrass.
I might be fucked.
I'm trying to find it. Where? Oh, they actually dropped on here. Give me some. Trying to find them.
Oh.
Wait.
Oh, this isn't good.
Pain Pico. Oh god, no. Let's see. Where is it?
This run might be fucked.
Oh,
they just might.
A lot.
It just might, Junie.
On the list.
It just might be fucked. But hey, you live and learn, am I right?
How far did they drop?
Jesus Christ, at the rate this is going, I may as well fucking stream Outcome Memories. But that would require me. Okay, but that would require me streaming Roblox.
Ace, Hololive dropped to 86 in the rankings for November, but let me see. Hololive clicked up. Let's see who's in it. So, by the way, is BMR Ringo. I don't know which.
I'm having to use my favorite.
Pecco Mama's an officer, by the way.
As she should.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
There's only one leader, and that's BM Ringo. I don't know who that is. Then Pecco Mama's the only officer.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. They're firing everything on my Type 61s. The game just knows.
Wait. I think I found Callie. It says C8. That might be Callie. I'm not sure. Let me look. Wait, hold on a sec. Wait, hold on a sec. Oh, Discord available. 60+ member monthly. Is this actually them, though? Well, it says Discord available, but I'm not sure. PM DM ring. Oh, yeah, it's okay. Anyways, 60 million plus monthly. Anyways, I'm trying to look here. There's Callie G Knife. I don't know if that's Callie, but I'm looking on here.
Fuck it. Well, while I'm over here suffering, how about I tell you guys about a way you could possibly avoid this kind of fate? Make sure you go to Stoneforge Technology and use code INBETWEEN for 10% off at checkout. I may be dying, but I'm still gonna plug.
Yeah, this is definitely the actual Hololive because, you know, LaPlus Darkness.
Yes.
Her name is LaPlace because she put as LaPlace because she can't put LaPlus. It says comment the Uma bomber, not the Unabomber, the Uma like Uma Muse bomber. That sounds like something LaPlus would do.
Yeah. Best part is I want to point out how I learned about LaPlus was through a gacha game. that they were doing
Yeah,
a
I have a
collab
figure
with
of
at
her.
the time. Because there was a collab at the time with um the game for Eminence and Shadow, Master of Garden,
Yeah.
and I was pulling on the banner because I wanted to get Laplace, and I did in fact manage to get Laplace.
I
Okay,
have a
set
figure
that
of
to
her.
auto. I wish to point out, by the way, okay, so there are settings in this. Set the message speed to fast. Mute all this. I am completely fucked. Like, I can do nothing here. I have no clue how I would be able to make this comeback. If it is even possible to make this comeback. Attack phase.
I'm not gonna question why these two are 98th and 99th. Ace, I'm gonna DM you what the two names are for 98th rank out of rankings and 99th.
Now I'm going to take that. This section is mine now.
For top rankings in November of 2025, this I just DM'd you what number 98 and number 99 clubs are. Why? Also, it only goes up to the 100th ranks, top 100 ranked, and then it's your own club. Which the one I'm in, which is Linkus Club, is ranked 33,054th. Damn,
I would
we are
also like to
low.
mention I do have my own club, but I also don't really play Uma Musume that much, so don't worry too
Yeah,
much about it.
that's what I was going to say. I was going to try to tell you not to make your own because I was going to invite you to Linkas.
Yeah, but also, I don't really mind. Okay, suspending battle. Good. I have a plan. I need to be back on the world map, though. Yes. Yes, please.
Oh shit. Okay. There is apparently max amount of people that you can there's a max amount of followers, and apparently people are all the people in the number one are already or have max followers. So people are like, oh, let's go follow the number one thing so we can get like high level characters. People thought that already. Damn it. Let me try this one. Horsemon. Okay, this one's. Hold on a sec.
I'm going to make 2 more squads of Type 61s. And I'll make the gun cannon alpha. Then I'll go over here. Can my unit in Belfast go anywhere? I do not wish to run that risk, so no. My squads in those regions will stay as they are. And I need to start producing more units here. Time to produce an entire fucking squadron of gun cannon, sorry.
I cast gun.
So I now will actually have mobile suits to fight with. Instead of just... Oh, and this place can't make anything. Neither can this. So I need Belfast base to supply them. 3, 4.
Damn, all the people that have S ranks on their Umas are basically all maxed followed. Why didn't I think of this sooner? Well, never mind. Answer my question. I'm an idiot.
Do that. Please don't. Okay. I did not accidentally overwrite that. Good. Me go over here to my Atlantic front. Okay, me go over here. Okay, this can't make anything. This can't make anything. That doesn't have a factory. The map is now looping.
What do you mean the map is looping?
If you scroll far enough to either side, it just starts circling back around.
Ah.
See, if I keep moving it, I'm right back to where I was. All right, let me developments plans. First up, let me develop this. Let me develop this. Invest a bit into my mobile suit technology. Put 800 towards that, 400 towards mobile armor, and 400 towards general technology. Plans, let me give the speech again because my troops are running low on morale.
Hey, all you, don't die. Also
Enemy
free
phase.
tacos.
All right, what's Zeon trying to do now? Do they still have
Well,
fronts they
what are
could
they
try and
not
fight?
trying to do?
Okay. Let's continue that fight in Mexico, shall we?
Man, they really like Mexico for some
Have
reason.
you, Hey, Zeon,
Ole!
I have a question for you. Do you know the
What?
definition of reinforcement?
You mean reinforces seagulls?
Yeah, reinforcing seagull. All right, let's go. Let's do this, chat. Let me get these lot to back off because they are low on health. And funnily enough, because of the Pegasus, I learned that if you put something on a base that you're occupying, it actually starts to heal.
Oh, wait, I'm at maximum follows. What the hell? There's a maximum?
I actually did not know there was.
I guess they don't want you to game the system.
I follow like
Interesting.
4 or 5 people on Uma Musume, just in general.
I mean, I follow my friends that also I follow people that like streamers I watch, but then and also I was trying to follow people that are high level too. Also, there's a lot of there are some commons I'm missing apparently. Wait, I can't. Oh,
All
and
right,
I'm
chat, let's do this. IKEA coffee table, welcome to the chat.
Man, the last time I tried building an IKEA table, I ended up enchanting something. I ended up saying some weird tongue word, and that's when Ace showed up saying like, "Don't do that, don't do it." And that's how we met.
Wait, Archivist, is that canon? What do you mean, yes?
Listen,
I
I
guess that's the
remember.
origin story, chat.
I remember I was trying to build IKEA. I think it was. I can't remember. If it was a table or desk. I can't know. I can't read out. Like they sound weird. But I was trying to read the instructions. You just showed up saying like, "Yeah, don't fucking do that." I'm like, "What? I'm just trying to read. No, don't fucking do that." I was like, "Okay."
All right, it's not hard, Mikon. There's instructions for a reason. Yeah, we're kind of dumb when it comes to reading. We're Yu-Gi-Oh players. We don't read.
No, no, no. Here's the thing. It's not that the instructions are hard. It's not that we can't read. It's they were IKEA instructions. Trying to read an IKEA instructions is actually summons ancient ones. Or in my case, I summoned
Junie
Ace somehow.
says, I
So
tried building something for IKEA and almost summoned a PewDiePie video. Yep, must be my chat.
I mean, when
I love this fucking place.
Ace tried building a bed frame once, and he accidentally summoned a meatball monster.
We do not talk of the flying spaghetti monster.
I'll be right back. I need something to drink.
We do not speak of that time I accidentally summoned the giant spaghetti monster. It never happened. Bish. All right. I don't know why I can't occupy that base for some reason. All right, I've got my gun tanks. Gunten go woo chat. Enemy phase. Attack phase. Oh, they're actually launching an attack? Instructions unclear. Overclocked my... Must be my chat. I should not be laughing this hard at this time in the fucking morning. It's not gonna fucking stop me. Do I have to take that base?
Wait, what happened about base?
I'm trying to figure out why I can't launch attacks on these enemies. And I'm thinking, like, is it because I haven't occupied this base yet? Or are they out of range? I actually have no clue why it's not letting me. Oh, that's the wrong button. Chat, how many times have I made menu fuck-ups? Yes. Yes. Okay, well, that's Aku too. That's actually not that bad. Going to open fire on my Medea. Joke's on you. If you shoot it down, you're dealing with more Type 61s. And I know you don't want that. Alright. Time to deploy the Type 61 main battle tanks.
Deploy the boy.
Deploy the boy.
Man, that's a quote we haven't used in a long time.
Best part is, how I actually got that is from a video by PM Seymour. And it was one of his videos where he was making fun of, it was one of his videos where he read out, like, posts on Tumblr. He is known as the Tumblr man for a reason.
Man, I feel bad. I feel bad for him. He he goes on Tumblr unironically.
I have no clue if it's unironic at this point. All I know is,
he still goes on there. I still feel bad for him.
Oh yeah, no, he still goes on there, but some of the stuff that does go on Tumblr these days is absolutely hysterical. It's fucking hilarious sometimes.
Ace had a thought of something funny.
Is it feeling bad for me because I also still use Tumblr?
I'm saying I thought of a 4chan level chaos event. What if we got Reddit to go to war with Tumblr, and then got DNR to be so it's a 3-way war?
That'd be a violation of the 8th.
What do you mean the 8th?
Cruel and unusual punishment.
No, we just sit back and watch the fireworks explode.
Yeah, but Mikan, that's still a violation of the 8th Amendment.
What, making idiots fight each other?
Cruel and unusual punishment.
But everyone else everyone else would find it hilarious. Like, it could actually make Blue Sky and Twitter unite just to laugh at those three.
Okay. Do I like mascarpone cheese? Am I even reading that right?
I think it's marzipan.
I have no idea. I am a basic motherfucker. If it's not cheddar or red Leicester, I don't know what it is.
Wait, you don't need mozzarella.
Mozzarella's what's used on margarita pizza, right?
Mozzarella's just... You've never had mozzarella sticks. Are you telling me you've never had mozzarella sticks?
No.
Oh my dear God. Ace, if you ever come to... Chat, at this rate, the list of things I'm going to have Ace try when he comes to America is just ever growing. This motherfucker needs to try American barbecue, some more Pop-Tarts, Wendy's.
I mean,
well, already had you
I'd
tried
want to try Wendy's.
Yeah.
The fucking masters of roasting everyone.
Yeah.
Send in the tanks.
Mozzarella sticks. I think we had a whole list. I can't find a list, but I know we had a lot of stuff.
What about boiled cheese? I've never heard of that either.
Oh, you talk about mozzarella. Wait, hold on a second. Wait.
Something about boiled cheese.
Wait, are you just talking about mozzarella balls?
I have no clue what chat is on about.
Okay, mozzarella ball cheese is basically mozzarella balls, but they're fresh mozzarella, so it's in like a liquid to keep it fresh, so it's nice and fresh. And they're like made in little scoops of balls. They're very cool. Like you just pop them in your mouth. Basically, think of a cheese ball, like a Cheetos cheese ball, but like it's actual cheese and not like processed crap.
Yeah, so not like the absolute.
Give me a second. Let me find a picture.
Okay, hold on. Let me just deploy, set everything here to auto.
Oh, oh wait, no, we don't have a deep fryer. We only have an air fryer. Deep fried mozzarella cheese balls look amazing. Let me see if I can find a picture of a mozzarella ball for you. Give me a second.
All right, chap. This is going to be very interesting to see how this battle unfolds. Behold, my army of fucking jets. Yeah, going to go fight Zeon with an army of jets and tanks. That clearly went well for the Federation in the anime.
I'm trying to find a picture of mozzarella balls that's not actually in a meal because, like, people use them for cookie, but a lot of people just snack on them.
Like, I like to point out, easily my weakest unit is the fucking tin cod.
I can't find a picture. Every time you're saying tin cod, I don't know why. I'm thinking like that's what people call someone that's a newbie that's so bad they can't even get one kill on their first game in Call of Duty.
No, they get told. No, they get told to uninstall.
Oh.
For lack of a better term, they won't get my channel. They won't get my channel nuked.
Huh.
All right, chap. Open fire. What do you mean it's already been an hour? When does The Last Ace attempt playing Elden Ring? I have actually tried streaming that before.
What, you have? Oh yeah, that's right.
You
I forgot.
were there.
That's right. That's when we said your character looked like the guy from
Looked like Ichiban from Yakuza.
Yeah.
And Zub told us we were the same person.
Oh yeah.
That's still one of my favorite clips. The only reason you won't find short form of it is because I tried and it got age restricted. And on TikTok, that basically means we're taking it out of the algorithm. Fuck you, your video gets nothing. Do you remember how the AI ganged up on my team like a level or so ago? So I took that personally. All right, lads. Jump him. That's all I have to say. Jump him.
Pull JoJo's on
Top
him.
5.
Yeah.
Hit him with the fucking JoJo's Part 5. Make this shit look like a fight from Jujutsu Kaisen. Just remember, chat, Jujutsu Kaisen, where everyone gets jumped. Or as I like to call it, London the anime adaptation. By the way, if you are good at this game, it's actually possible for characters that would have died to actually survive.
Hmm.
So if you're playing as Xeon, it's actually possible for the Black Tri-Stars to survive, which should be impossible as they are meant to die. Not many games let you do stuff like this with like changing how events play out. That's kind of the thing with the Giron's Greed game. We do not care if they are meant to survive or not. We care that we can make them survive. Oh, this unit that was meant to die? Nope. Instead, we're just going to turn around and go, they live because you're just good at the game. Which actually means in some variants, it's actually possible to develop custom variants of things like the Gelgoog for the Black Tri-Stars. I cannot wait to have access to some to better tech if I survive that long.
Also, I just noticed on the PC, but not the mobile version, you can actually see the if you make a choice, what it's going to say for what the choice will give you as a result.
I actually didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah,
How do
the
you do
right
that?
side it will say, like, for example, when you're choosing an option in an event, like it says like which option will actually on the right side of the screen. It will say like which option gives you, like, it will say like how much friend points you're about to get, or how much you lose, or what the results skills you can get and stuff. So that must be how Linka knew everything.
Hmm. I have like no units here. Yeah, this probably is not going to go well for me. I'm probably about to lose another location.
Also, I still not won the crane game. I've only had the event trigger twice. Also, last time I had a trigger,
Wait, wait,
I had
wait.
almost
You
I had
haven't
two.
won it?
No, because you're
No.
saying I grabbed them, but they fell. Actually, I would say this: the second time I ever got the event to trigger, when I picked the first one I picked up, it had two. It had a second one hanging on to them like they were hugging. But then the first one fell, and then the second one, I'm like, oh crap! But I could have got two of them at once. Trust me, I have been trying to win the crane. But I only can trigger in the classic year, or in classic, or in senior. I can't trigger any other times.
Yep, I'm just acknowledging, yeah, I'm losing this front, so yep. That's another location being lost. All because the fucking tin card is a piece of shit. Like, at this point, I've already accepted that I cannot win this. Oh, and just to spite me, they send in an extra unit. Torrington. Enemy forces have entered our area. We're beginning our defense. Let's see, what am I working with here? Alright, that's where they're coming from?
Hey, Ace, I forgot. What are those things that Grandpa Buff always makes fun of? The planes that he had, that he always says like they're gay, like the things he had
Canards.
like back in. Yeah, I was gonna say you lost the region, but at least you don't have canards.
You might want to think about that one, Mika. Give that one a thought. Think about what you just said and what that is implying.
I'm saying you can't get more manly than the buff. What I'm saying is you need a plane in this game that could just level the enemy.
This is Gundam. You think that exists?
It's Gundam, yes!
Unfortunately, this isn't the Cosmic Era. If this were the Cosmic Era, then that would exist. Unfortunately, this is the Universal Century. And that is the only time...
Just drop a colony on them.
I'm not playing a Xeon.
Oh, fair.
Which is why I'm also losing so fucking bad. My solution to losing at this point is jump him.
Why is he wearing a space suit on Earth?
This game does not have that many graphics to pull from per character. I love how they are immediately just always aiming for my tanks. Like, they know the tanks are the big fucking threat.
Also, you have tanks and planes. Where are your suits?
One, not developed yet, or this location does not have any currently made, and I'm running low on funds, so I can't even make them.
Yeah, this game sucks.
No, I suck at it. I'm also playing a translation that is not fully translated. If I could read Japanese, if I could read Japanese fluently enough to understand what this game is telling me, maybe then I'd be doing better. But I can't, so I don't. I've basically just been learning this as I go, because the bits that are translated are mostly story stuff. Send in the Type 61s. Wow. Okay. So some mobile suit squads are actually decent enough to not get shot down by an army of Type 61. Okay, how the fuck did they just get another unit on board?
Yes.
Unless I am going blind. That shouldn't be happening.
So I'm getting DM.
Or did I miss counts?
Oh, Dina says to let you know they're in the waiting room.
Yes, because while I'm streaming, I'm not going to see Discord notifications, you two dunces.
To be fair, when I DM'd you, I said, tell me when you're live, and you never did.
Hey, look, we have someone here who hopefully might understand this game better. Hopefully.
So,
this is going
terribly. I never played Gears Greed.
Fun fact, this is going terribly.
Fun fact, they took out Ace's his submarine.
The submarines are one of the most tanky things I've had so far. Meanwhile, the Type 61 is over here being actually viable against Zaku's.
Well, see here, the Type 61s are viable against Zaku's if you hit them from the back.
I had an entire I had entire squadrons of Type 61s just firing at Zaku's, and it was actually what? How the fuck did they just get a unit over there? There were 4 on board.
If I made it.
Problem is, you can't move stuff between turns. It's battle, so they can't even deploy new stuff. How the fuck?
Goodbye,
Easy.
tank.
Easy.
Goodbye.
They cheated, Ace.
I don't think the game breaks its own rules. This is not Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, this is not Forbidden Memories.
Well, I was gonna say Mario Kart, like at least the first few Mario Karts, if you were way ahead, they would just rubber band the characters to you.
That's called rubber band, and that is technically not the same thing.
It's still the AI cheating.
Nope, it is no. At a
Because
technical
if
level,
the AI
it is...
I'm saying if the AI is teleport behind you, that's
okay.
cheating.
If it's teleporting, yes. But most instances of rubber banding do not do this. They do not just teleport the unit. The character, what it actually does is it temporarily boosts the stats to make it capable of catching up with you.
But you're still technically cheating, but at the same time, they still have to do the race.
At the same time, yeah, one day still have to do the race. And in games where rubber banding isn't a thing, it's pretty clear. An example of this is in Crash Nitro Kart, where rubber banding does not exist. And Nitro Kart was meant to be a spiritual successor to Crash Team Racing. And the boss and the frenzy mechanic isn't even on in the boss fights. And the boost system that was brought for Nitro Fueled was from Nitro Kart, where the closer you let go of the boost to the burnout, the stronger a buff you will get from it.
Yeah, I apologize. I know nothing about this game, so I can't help you. I have never played it.
Well, good news is half an hour until Mage will stream end time. Or I could just accept that I've lost and swap games.
I think it'd be more interesting for the audience, what little there is left, to swap games and play something else.
I say try to pull Rice Shower.
Newtype November, so Uma is not on the cards.
Oh, wait. Newtype November? Should we talk about robots? Okay, what was the name of one Uma that's basically Android?
Oh my god, Mekon.
Okay, Mekon. You're not gonna be able to technicality this.
Damn it.
That is sadly not how the rules of Newtype November work.
It's not based on robots. It has to have Gundam in it.
It has to have Gundam content normally.
So Super Robot Wars?
Yeah, Super Robot Wars is a valid option. Yes.
He could also do Battle Destiny maybe.
I could.
He could, but he doesn't want to. Because that's Seed.
Let me turn off my controller.
I mean, he actually enjoys that game, though.
I actually do. It is Seed, but I do enjoy it. I do enjoy it on the gameplay side.
I feel bad for you.
It's Stockholm Syndrome, I'm aware. Anyway.
It is absolutely just the Gundam equivalent of Stockholm Syndrome. Is this what they call being a
it could be worse. It could be worse. You could be playing Battle Alliance.
No.
No?
No.
Ace, it could be worse. You could be playing Gundam Battle Assault 2. Hey, Big Sam.
I think I'd enjoy that more.
GBO 2 would be better than Battle Alliance, trust me. Even the PC version would be better than Battle Alliance.
No, that's the wrong save. That's my personal save. This one. Okay, so let's go, because I've done a little bit of training since the last time I did this, so I could hopefully beat the last level of the Archangel path, because someone had to pick to be a natural.
You didn't... Okay, in my fairness, you just told me pick whatever. I asked you, does it matter? You go, just pick whatever. I picked whatever with no knowledge of the game, and you did not know that either.
So
I cannot be blamed for this one.
Okay, so this also means Mekon is basically working with, for all intents and purposes, this is currently his best option.
Shit.
This is his best option.
Okay.
Jean carries M1 Astray.
Okay, I have a question.
Stab things.
Mekon, I thought you watched Seed.
Nope, he watched Wing.
I watched Wing and some of G.
So, Mobile Fighter and Brain Function.
Where?
Yeah, Wing.
Did you watch Endless Waltz?
Yes, I have it on DVD.
Also,
Nice.
we have okay, I'm gonna redo this level because I want the S rank. Because I'm gonna need the mobile suits. Now, Mikan won't be able to use it due to being a natural type, not a coordinator type, but honestly, the Justice Gundam ain't fucking doing it.
Damn. By the
Also, I
way,
will
I
go
would like
over, I have done a little
to.
bit of training, so my stats are a bit higher now. Because I used a strategy I had basically just thrown together.
By the way, Ace, I did something cool.
Actually, let me explain that strategy real quick. So what you do is you go to Voss's mission. You go to point. You go to one of these modes, probably point battles. You set the timer to maxed out. Finalize settings. You set your pilot to who you want to power up. In this case, it'll probably be me. So I could power level my melee stats. Or if I want to power up ranged, I could go over to Mikan and then swap these suits to Jean's M1 Astray, or one of the Gundam Astrays in this mode because you can't use them in the main story. Though, if he could, I'd be putting this motherfucker in the blue frame. Why? Because Mikan with a grenade launcher sounds entertaining.
Okay, but hear me out. Mikon sided with Oz, technically.
Mm,
No, because I hate the
We
I've
defected.
explained to Ace many times. I hate the mobile dolls with a passion. I think they're stupid.
Congratulations, you basically sided with the same people who made the mobile dolls. That's pretty much what the Naturals are in Seed. It's just that mobile dolls use nukes.
yeah.
No, I'm talking about the mobile dolls from Wing. Like
Yeah.
they are the.
I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, they are the stupid. What happened?
It crashed. I tried to go to
I
the
don't
extra.
know which.
I tried to go to the extra missions and it crashed. That's never happened
don't know
before.
which-
What the fuck?
I don't know which
I'm
is
pretty sure-
worse. I don't know which is worse, the mobile dolls or Saisachi.
Saisachi.
Saichi is cool.
No, he ain't.
Oh, I'm gonna get to
Even
enjoy
he
it.
is- his Gundam
I'm
is
gonna get to
cool.
listen to this, aren't I?
Give me one reason why you think Saisachi is cool.
Their backstory.
Their
All
backstory
they
is
were
he's a
literally-
little bitch.
No. Saichi's backstory, if you actually watched all of G-Fighter, would actually, explain a lot. He's a little bitch because he literally has a tragic backstory.
Okay.
I'm not
may
spoiling
I
it.
make a counterpoint?
Listen, you polish a turd, it's still a turd.
May I make a counterpoint in terms of tragic backstory explains why they're a whiny bitch? Okay,
Kira Yamato?
so no, not Kira Yamato. He's Kirito 2.0. You want to know someone who actually gets this excuse? Korin!
Who?
Korin from fucking Fire Emblem. At least Korin
Technically,
has
you
an
know who else-
excuse.
I mean, technically
They are
speaking,
caught
so
up
does
in a
fucking Domon.
faction. They are caught up in a faction war. Domon has more of an excuse. Goku has more of an excuse if he wanted to go down a fucking villain route. How much has he been through?
I'm not denying that, but Saichi literally had the balls to use a technique that could have killed him in exchange for winning the tournament for his people.
Yep. Okay. Also, I want to show something I learned after the last stream. Well, during the last stream of this. Let me just change the update the title real quick because I need to do that now.
Yes, but Dina, here's the thing. Literally, when Saisachi's first introduced, he got his Gundam stolen by some nobody.
Yes, they are an inexperienced warrior.
Cause he's a bitch.
Because he's a child.
So is Amara.
Yeah, but he's even younger than Armoro was. Saisachi's
is
like
Hero.
9.
Okay, hold on a sec. You can't use the child. Here's the thing. Counter argument. Toph from our Avatar Last Airbender. Toph is a
14 to
badass.
16.
Also,
if we're gonna go this,
okay, hold on, give me a
Gohan.
second.
Gohan as a 5-year-old.
Gohan has superpowers.
Okay, I'd also like to point out, so does every member of the Shuffle Alliance. It is literally part of why they are the fucking Shuffle Alliance.
Yeah, Virgin Size actually wasn't a member of the Stuff Alliance to start. That's my point.
I would also like to point out Gundam Age.
We don't talk about Gundam Age for a reason, Ace.
Okay, so pointing out, Saichi is 8 years old, is a side character, and their backstory does not justify how bad of a character they are, and their backstory does not really justify it. When you need the backstory to justify their personality, then you're fighting a losing battle. Lit Asuno is 7 when he pilots the H1 and is so much more engaging as a main character. Sit the fuck down.
Okay.
Okay, Dita, one last thing. I forgot her name, but the pink-haired girl from Bleach. She that little girl, she is more badass than Saisachi. She's literally a toddler almost. Yes, she's probably 100 years old because she's basically.
Listen, can I just like the Dragon Gundam and leave it at that?
Okay, I will say this: the Dragon Gundam is cool, but Saisachi is not.
The Gundam itself is. The Gundam itself is absolutely great. The character is not.
It's a case of a good Gundam, shitty pilot.
Also, you are talking about Yachiru Kusajishi.
Yes.
You know what's funny, Mikon? If we want to talk about bad Gundam, good pilot, let me call in a Space Canada. This one's for free from me, you guys. Let's talk about, the time that they tried combining a gun cannon into a Gundam and got a pilot killed because of it.
That sounds like a typical Tuesday in Gundam.
Oh.
That sounds like a typical Tuesday in Gundam.
Oh, the Mud Rock. Okay, let's talk about this thing.
The what? Okay, you gotta explain this to me.
This is the RX-78-6 Gundam Unit 6, also known as the Gundam Mudrock or the Gundam G06, from which is yes. But also, this thing, real quick. Let's first go over its armaments, as I like doing that with Mobile Suit. It is armed with 60mm Vulcans, a beam saber, a pair of low recoil 300mm cannons on the backpack. Some depictions replace the 300mm cannons with beam cannons, but output is unknown. Grenade launchers on both forearms. A prototype beam rifle, the XBR-M79X-C2, which I would like to point out is also the same type used by the RX-79 Gundam ground type. The Blash XBR-M-79E beam rifle, which is also used by the ground type, and the HWF GMD-MG79 900mm bullpup machine gun, a hyper bazooka, the NFHI-RGM-M-SH-AGD shield, and the hyper hammer. For all intents and purposes, with how well armed this thing is, you'd assume it cannot lose a fight.
Especially how heavily armored it is. It's lunar titanium.
It is lunar titanium. This thing should not be going down.
Especially to a Zaku 1.
Yeah, especially to a Zaku 1. However, in the game Zeonic Front, the main place where this originally comes from, it was piloted by Iga. He is the antagonist of Zeonic Front, and is a short-fused Earth Federation pilot, and he's absolutely shit at it.
He was a tank pilot originally. Being entirely for an Agger, he did not know how to pilot a mobile suit.
I would also like to point out, there is also another pilot that is canonically a shit pilot. The main character of the Sentinel Gundam, Rio Roots. I would like to point out, this thing was originally known as the Iota Gundam, and has also been known as the Supreme Gundam, so me calling it the Supreme Gundam actually is technically correct. So the Sentinel Gundam, Superior Gundam, and Supreme Gundam are all correct names for the Sentinel. Same for Iota Gundam. And this thing was developed from the Double Zeta. Its pilot,
It's got the
Rio
claw
Roots, is
machine.
canonically a bad pilot. The only reason anything got achieved with the Sentinel is the Advanced Logistics and Inconsequence Cognizing Equipment, or ALICE, which had the data of other pilots and was basically just carrying him. Anyway, let's get back to Super Robot Wars. Why? Have I started the screen share? Yes, I have. Hey, Mikan.
Okay, Ace.
Guess what time it
I
is?
I got one credit left on the claw game. How the hell did I win this?
Okay. Aim for the head. Do what Thor should have. Aim for the head.
Gotcha.
A Advent. Bridge. Very well then. I'm sorry to hear that,
I
but
cannot
it
grab
seems we'll need to
shit with
reconsider
this
this
thing.
deal. Phew. You did well in the energy supply negotiations with the colony, miss.
All right,
Did
bitch,
I?
need
We
some
weren't able to
green.
reach a compromise at all. Feels like all my attempts at negotiation go badly lately. I wouldn't dwell on it, Miss Echika. After all, the client made some truly ridiculous requests. It's funny, though. It's a known fact that they're hard up for energy. I think they were trying to make a strong-arm push that they could give up on, then re-offer the original deal like it's some big concession. Oh, I see. Well, considering the raw deals the colonies have historically gotten, it only makes sense they'd use every trick in the book. I still don't have the experience needed to really deal with groups like this. Captain Noe, would you be willing to act as a negotiator in my stead? Sorry, little miss, but I'll just have to say no. Truth be told, I got way too much to do just running the ship. You got this, Miss Echika. I can't be the one to take the reins on this, but I'll do whatever else I can. Alright. Still, considering our needs for the future, it would be reassuring to have someone with negotiation skills. Anina, do you have some idea if we could hire for that position? Not to worry, my lady. I have been looking for some targeted help with the Information
back.
Division's assistance.
Oh, it's
Targeted help?
Tits McGee.
Well, since there are no people aboard the A Advent who are suited to the task, it falls to us to recruit someone external. As it happens, the best candidate should be in Winnipeg, where we're currently headed. And who might this person
Oh
be?
God.
An
Not
excellent
Winnipeg.
negotiator. One who's earned quite the reputation globally over these last few months. Negotiator, huh?
Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Well, negotiating is just what we need. His name is Roger Smith.
Ace.
Yeah.
You want to
Roger
laugh?
Smith.
There's a song.
Guess what?
You're gonna laugh. Oh, yeah, I know it's big old, but I was gonna say, you want to laugh? There's a song in I've had it on what's it in Stepmania since 2004 2005. This song, but the song is called "Winnipeg is Fucking Over." It's basically it's just like a DDR style song, but it's an original song someone made, and it's just called "Winnipeg is Fucking Over."
Winnipeg Park. Hey, you. Do you know a man by the name of Roger Smith? No, I've never heard that name
Jerk
before.
and PC.
Okay, thanks for answering. Sure, I'll get going then. Wait, Donald
Apparently
has
they
a
don't
sword in
know
his back
Gundam
now.
Batman. Apparently they don't know Gundam Batman. Interesting.
Roger Smith, I don't think, is actually a Gundam character.
He is not.
No. Okay, sorry, Mecha Batman. Sorry, wrong word.
Hey, Domo, I know Echika asks to find this negotiator, but could you try to be a little more pleasant in how you ask around? Yeah, okay. I guess going out looking for someone is putting you back in your old habits, huh? Well, so you guys didn't find Roger Smith any more than we did, huh? So you got nothing too. Man, where the heck is this guy? Was he just put out a sign or something? I don't think searching with nothing
not
but a
this
name
guy
is
again.
to go on is gonna get us anywhere. Eddie did say the Information Division has eyewitness accounts that definitely place him in Winnipeg, but yeah, but this negotiator's been
Just
traveling
a-
from city to city, taking jobs that keep him moving, right? So he
Just
could have
ask-
moved on by
just-
now.
Just ask the locals if they've seen anime Batman.
It's okay. We still have time.
Sorry,
Let's keep
anime
looking.
Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, this is for the future of the A
I'm-
Advent. All right then, this way, crew. Why don't we take a break? We've done
I
a
have
lot
a
of
better
walking.
idea.
Does it involve a gun?
No, it involves a gun combined with a gun that's combined with an even bigger gun.
But what about a
And
gun?
we're giving Space Panda for the Hildolfer.
But wait a minute.
Yes.
What about a gun that shoots guns, that shoots smaller guns, that shoots smaller
That is
guns?
the
that shoot
Hildolfer.
Wait. That shoot bullets.
That is the Hildolfer.
Oh.
The YMT-05 Hildolfer. Originally from
That's
the
what it's
yep. Also,
Nani? Take Drifto?
if you're gonna try and pronounce Japanese, leave it to me. In the second
Okay.
episode of the MS Igloo: The Hidden 1-Year War, which was the first
Did you say
time the
MS
Hildolfa.
Igloo?
Yes, the first time this thing actually appeared. It has 2 modes: tank mode and mobile mode.
I'm
For all
sorry,
intents and
Ace, but now I'm
purposes-
just imagining a Gundam battle in Antarctica while a bunch of penguins are just watching with the sidelines.
Now, let's go over this thing's weapons, shall we? We have a 30-centimeter main cannon, a 105mm machine gun, as well as being able to access the Zaku's 120mm machine gun.
I
Also,
was
like
like
to
point
point out,
something out.
yes,
That is the only Gundam weapon to be measured in centimeters, and it is the second largest cannon on any fucking Gundam mech.
Even bigger. Wait, let me guess. It's not as, but it's as big as Big Zam's.
It's bigger actually.
You're making it up.
No, I'm not. 30
Ace, I need a
centimeters
picture of this.
battleship-sized cannon.
I need a picture of this.
Dina can provide it.
I literally have a model kit of the thing.
There is nothing bigger
okay,
than Big
so-
Zam.
I wish to point out, I actually do have to wrap up. I have something I need to go get to.
Or D&D?
Yep, I forgot about it. So thank you all so much for watching. I'll do this level next stream, but
Big Zam.
thank you all so much for watching. I have been the Drifter, Isaac Archer, and the In-Between.